conscious Cancer! Welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality, and today is your reading for the next 15 days. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen for you in your energies, and make sure you check out the description below because there is everything you need to know about this reading, a lot of information, so make sure you read it through the end. For those who are new to my channel who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to stay tuned for your energy prediction and see how the energies evolve over time, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And well, I think that's it. With no further ado, let's start with the energies. I'm using the Oracle Belline, which is a French deck. And so your cards for the next 15 days, Cancer, are sterility, the water, theft, loss, beauty, news, messages, wickedness. All right, so if while watching the video you like what you're watching, please click like. I'm super happy each time I see likes on my videos, and also when I see new subscribers, so yeah. Okay, so you are Cancer embodying this energy these 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, in the situation you are, this very situation you are in, it's not for the whole life, your whole life, may just be for that very situation where you're in at the moment. You are embodying this energy. So if it's not you, if you're not a Cancer, but you're interacting with a Cancer, I may be talking to you. So feel free to revert the characters in the story, the placements. So I'll say you, Cancer, because that's the Cancer video. You are embodying that energy. So you are at the moment feeling without life, lifeless, I'd say. Your heart is closed off. It's cold. Your heart is very cold. It's like a stone. It's hard. It's not open. Your heart chakra is totally closed, and you've probably been hurt, and so that's why it's like that. But right now you are isolating yourself. You're going to that rock in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean, and you're just standing there safe, because that's kind of like your safety net, your safety, the safest, the only safe place you found to protect yourself from all those emotions that hurt you. So you don't want to have anything to do with the emotions, so you're gonna stay here dry, with no emotions, especially with Saturn. You're just gonna shut your emotions down. So basically that's what you're doing. Actually, it's not what you are going to do, it's what you are doing. So right now, that's, yeah, you're closing your heart. You don't want to have anything to do with emotions. Emotions mean no, I don't feel anything. I'm strong. I'm little. But you're isolating yourself. You don't want to. You feel actually hurt inside, but you don't want to see it. You just want to go over it and just that's it. This person has hurt me, and then, or this situation has hurt me, and then, yeah, I just want to get over it and I'm going to stay on that rock. But that rock is not fertile. So, what's fertile is the water. There is no water here, there's nothing, you have no flower, nothing here. So basically, by staying on that rock, you are safe for some time, but you won't be able to stay much longer, like forever. I mean, you won't be able to stay forever on that rock because at some point you'll have to connect with your emotions. But at the moment, well, that's a safe place for you. That's the safest place you found. So, well, you're here, you're safe, and you're isolated. But you are not feeling anything. I mean, even if you're not feeling the hurt anymore, you aren't able to feel alive either. Because as I said, it's sterile. Nothing can grow there. So inside of yourself, nothing can grow either. Inside your heart, nothing can grow either. So with a dry heart like that, you just feel empty and dead inside in some way. You know what I mean? This kind of feeling. Well, that's you. And the other person that is opposing you, like, that is showing up in the reading, the other energy is the water. So this person is very emotional because you see there's a lot of water. It's the moon energy. So both are about water, because you can see here there is water too. That's what's similar, is that in both situations, both people, if those two energies are embodied by two different people, you and someone else. Both people, you can see it's very similar. The colors are very similar. So there is water in both feel emotions, both have something emotionally going on, but this one is bottling up, closing their heart, with Saturn, and like strict and strong and like hard. But this one is very emotional, opposite. Like they go with the flow of their emotions, from joy to drama and crying and you know what I mean. Like 1 minute you cry, 1 minute you laugh, 1 minute you're joyful, 1 minute you're just down and blue. So this person is very emotional. They just escape in their imaginary world. They daydream and they escape in their fantasy, and they don't touch reality anymore, because here you do touch reality, because this is a rock. It's solid. It won't go down to the waters. But here, well, it's kind of like unsure, unstable. It's just very fluctuating, moving, changing, shifting. And so it's very shifting in terms of emotions. Like emotions are just going crazy all over the place. And you can see that it's kind of two different archetypes. The one that is very emotional and the one who closes their heart and like, no, I don't feel any emotions, And this one will say, oh, this one will say that, oh, you're too emotional. And this one will say, oh, your heart is closed, you don't feel emotions, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm telling the story with two different people, but remember this can still be you. This is the part you are identified with. You say, I am like that, I don't feel emotion, my heart is closed, I prefer to feel safe emotionally, I don't want to involve in emotional drama, I'm not a drama queen, blah, blah, blah. You are identifying to that. But another part of you that you may not know, that you may not see, that even other people may not actually see, but it's still there. And it's probably acting in the background anyway. When it's subconscious, it always acts in ways, yeah, self-sabotage and everything. That is, so this over emotional person, drama queen, blah blah, may still be in you. If it's outside of you, it's also inside of you anyway. So that's why I always talk about shadow work. But anyway, so if you want to reintegrate that part of yourself, this is the moment. Okay. At the moment, you two are having a problem. That's probably why one is escaping and the other one is isolating, closing off. Like this one is also isolated because there's no one here, and like you are both isolated, you both feel lonely, and yeah. But the reason is probably because right now there is a very big issue between you, or because of a situation that is not necessarily about you two together, but a situation at the moment that is a little bit hard. Like this card is talking about someone or something stealing energy or things, goods, physical things, material things, someone losing something. It talks about loss, it talks about theft, it talks about stealing, it talks about betraying, so the first thing that I thought was, okay, this is crowning with two other cards. So I'm like, okay, there are two people here and they are breaking up because there is loss. So that's the first thing I thought. Two people who are breaking up. Maybe because, there were some betrayal in there, dodgy behaviors, abuse, energy vampire. Like this person may be abusing that person, or this person saying, oh, you're a drama queen, and this person saying, oh, you don't have a heart, you don't even know how to love, you're just a dead, walking dead or something. But this person needing energy because they don't know that they have the waters, or they don't want to go to the waters, and how their mechanism is, the defense mechanism is built. Maybe the only thing they know, because they don't know they can go there to take the energy, so they go to that person to take their energy. You can reverse the placements, as I said, oh no, those two, you can reverse the placements, the characters in the story. You may be that one or you may be that one. See how it fits for you. But yeah, so why I'm talking about energy vampire as well is because this is a bat. And so, vampires and bats, there is a link between the two. And so I thought, yeah, maybe one is taking the energy from the other one. So probably this one is taking the energy because they are the one closing off. They are the one who can't access their emotions, and this one is perceived as the over emotional drama queen, and so they may be the one who give the emotion to the other to feed the other one. Although this one could actually feed themselves by themselves, but yeah. But then this person feels that they give, and they don't get anything. This person is not giving anything, so... And this person, yeah, then becomes even more of a drama queen, you know. So it may be that, or it may be something else. It may be something like, for example, you are not breaking up. Maybe you already broke up in the past, you know. I'm talking about a couple, but it may not even be a couple. It may be a story between two people from the same family, brother and sister, or two people at work, or, you know, it can be any type of relationship. Where there is some betrayal, and you just say, stop, you know. And then you both isolate yourself. But it can also be like, let's say you're a couple and you have children together, and maybe you have to share the children, you know, or something like that. And one is just, you know, the bat is taking, you know, the mouse, taking it. So it's kind of like a theft, sort of. Like maybe one is just wanting the children for themselves and say, no, you won't, to the other partner, no, you won't get the children. You won't get to see them. Maybe this person is saying, you won't get the children. I won't let you see the children. Or maybe that's the person who says that, but they don't care about the children or something like that, you know. But they just want to hurt the other. They just want to hurt the other person by stealing the children, or just saying, you know, or something like that, you know. But there is a story about betrayal, or, you know, dodgy behaviors, not being able to trust the other person, and maybe the other person has taken you something. Maybe it was money, actually, or, you know, I don't know. It depends on your situation. It can be different things. It can be money. It can be as I said, children. It can be more emotionally or energetically speaking. So take it as it flows and as it fits for your specific situation. Now, what's going to happen in the next few days? If it hasn't happened yet, then it will happen soon, in a couple of days or few days. You're gonna, because this is what's happening now. Soon, or it is right now, maybe starting, you're gonna start to feel better. You're gonna start to get life back to you. Like, I mean, I don't even know if that means something. What I mean is, you're gonna start to feel alive again, a little bit, slowly, you know. After all that happened, and you were very closed off and like isolated, you could not access your waters, your emotions. Your heart chakra was totally closed. You felt kind of a walking dead, like empty, no life inside, you know, the total sterility inside. But then, you know, this is a flower. There is nothing here, nothing grows here, but here, a flower. So the flower starts to grow within you. So life starts to grow within you, you know, bloom, you know, flourish. Your heart chakra opens, you start to feel the emotions, you start to feel good, love. The crown chakra, so it connects to the sky from the ground, like because this is a flower, so it has roots. The roots are connected to the ground, so it goes from the ground to the, and it grows to the sky. So there is a connection between ground and sky, you know, and so you're starting to feel better, to flourish, to just go back to life. You're just kind of rebirthing or something. Doesn't have to be like a big thing. Can just be a little thing, you know, that is happening in your life at the moment, you know. This thing, it doesn't have to be like a big massive thing. It can just be a little thing. But you're starting to feel better, basically, and to just realign yourself, realign all your chakras, root chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, and crown chakra, and it's also this is also sacral chakra. So okay, so you're aligning your chakra, you're starting to feel more aligned with yourself, and so you're starting to feel yourself, to fulfill yourself, to fill yourself with life and love. So that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna start to feel better. And then later on, further down the line, within those 2 weeks, you'll get some news, a message, a phone call or something. I don't know who or what, but I assume, or my hypothesis is that this situation is coming back. I don't know. That's what I sense. I suppose it's what's going to happen. That person is coming back with a phone call, you know, that the empire is coming back. And they're just, you know, wanting to do the same thing as before, probably, you know, because they were far away on their, they were on their island or whatever, like on their island. Yeah, we said this one was a vampire, isolated, but can't stay isolated like that forever. You know, it needs to feed itself. There's nothing to eat here. And they don't know they can access the water, so they need the other person. So now you part it away, but now, okay, now they're hungry again, so they come back. Okay, hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? It's me. How are you doing? You know, and no, just no. The oracle is saying you have to be a bit, not nasty, but like not that nice, not as nice as normally, you know. You need this time to prepare yourself for that event, you know. What's funny is that those 2 cards, you know, they are very similar in a way, because this is called theft. And this is for, I don't know in English how we call that, light, but it's a light that you use when you want to enter a house, for example, and you don't want to be seen, you know, and you want to steal something, you know, or when in other situation when you don't want to be seen, and you know, when okay, and you have the knife here, so it's kind of dangerous. It has some anguish, or some how is it, anxiousness, anxiety, fear and wickedness, and it's not benevolent, and it wants to do something bad, you know. And here you have also the same type of feelings, you know, anxiety and fear, you know, the same type of emotions basically, except that here it's not as I don't know how I could describe that, but here you see there is a knife, and it's like there is more anger in it in some way. It has some anger on top of it, while here it's more fear-based and betrayal and fear, and yeah. But both hold this type of, you know, fear and yeah. So basically, this time, you know this is gonna happen again, because, you know, you receive the news. So now you're prepared. You're preparing yourself. Now you're gonna take the light and the knife, and you're gonna wait for that person, you know, that thief, or how you call thief, or no, how you call that person who steals. Okay, I don't know in English. I'll check out on Google that word. Okay, so you're gonna wait for that person that that person who has already done stuff to you, you know. You're gonna just wait for that person, and this time you're gonna show the light on, like put the light onto them and say, okay, now I see you. And so you won't do the same thing again. Now you can't steal me anything this time. So you did it in the past, you did all your stuff in the past, but now I'm waiting for you, I know what you're gonna do, and I won't be that nice. So, you know, Cancer, you can be sometimes too nice and too kind, and like people can take advantage of you, and they can sometimes they can take advantage of you, and not be nice with you, abuse you, and all that things. But this time, the oracle is saying, no, you don't. You're not letting this happen again. Like now you're gonna be waiting for them. When they say hello, okay, now you know what to do. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you have to do some aggression or being like physical aggression or like something. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not promoting violence or something like that. But you know, sometimes it's better not to be too nice, right? So with that person, definitely, or that situation, it may not be a person, it may be a situation. It may be another part of yourself also, where you have to put a stop, you know, and be like, no, and not, but like, you know, not nice, not be nice. Because you think doing that is being nasty and really bad person, but it's not being bad, it's not anything like that. It's about protecting yourself. It's self-love, basically. So here we go, Cancer. Share this video with another Cancer who may benefit it. Please like the video if you like it. As I said, I really love having thumbs ups and new subscribers. So it's not just to have more subscribers, but it's also for you if you want to stay tuned for your energy predictions. And I'll see you in another video of mine in a 2 weeks time, or right now if you want to check out your sun, moon, and rising, or someone else's sign. And have a very, very beautiful day. Bye bye.